mat techniques as there's a nice reversal by Tiger Khan into the hammerlock on Sabu. Already some submission-style wrestling to kick things off in this main event on Stampede Wrestling.
Well, that's a good strategy. If you're in there for the first time with a guy that you never wrestled before, even though you may have seen him wrestle 100 times, being in there with him for the first time, it makes a difference. So you have to feel him out. You have to know what you can do, what you can't do, and then you get started to do your thing.
You know, when you talk about wrestlers who define the term hardcore, names that instantly come to mind: Mick Foley,
yes.
Terry Funk,
yes.
Abdullah the Butcher, and of course, right up there, the man we see in the ring, Sabu, doing battle with Tiger Khan.
Oh, let's don't leave out King Curtis also. He was
King
another
Curtis,
one, too.
You got
with the
that
big
right.
pliers he used to carry around.
There's many others. The late, great Joe LeDuc also comes to mind. But indeed, Terry Funk, Mick Foley, Abdullah the Butcher, and this man Sabu, I'd say, would have to be the Fab Four of hardcore.
That's for sure.
Although Atsushi Onita may have something to say about that as well.
He's
crazy man from Japan.
Oh, he's definitely.
There's Turner first into the corner. Oh, swinging DDT off the second rope. Sabu just planted Khan.
Unbelievable. What a move. And you could tell who these beer belly sharecroppers are cheering for. They're cheering for Sabu. I can't believe that.
Guillotine leg drop, the slingshot from the apron. You're right, Bad News, although Sabu, of course, reputation precedes him.
That's it. But I'm cheering for the Mahatma because he's going to do this non-violently. He's going to beat the Sabu in the middle of the ring, going to beat him like a dirty dog, non-violently.
I would venture to say that Tiger Mahatma Khan is the complete package at Stampede Wrestling. There's a baseball slide drop kick delivered by Sabu. Unfortunately, though, he is too influenced by the likes of Mark the Shark and a guy by the name of Bad News Allen. If Khan would just stick to wrestling, there's no doubt in my mind he would be a world champion one day.
Well, see, he never won a title until he listened to Bad News.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. What is this? Look at this.
Triple jump in a plancha. Mamma Mia wipes out the current British Commonwealth mid-heavyweight champion.
Unbelievable. He hurt himself, too. What a crazy move.
Air Sabu.
Like I said, I'm
glad the runway.
I'm glad I'm retired. I never did stuff like that, jump off the top rope or anything.
Well, Tiger Khan was a landing pad there, but now that ubiquitous table introduced, and that's a synonymous with a Sabu match, but Sabu back up on his feet, and he crushes Khan on the top turnbuckle.
There goes the Hopper's plans for the date with one of the Sharkettes tonight.
Now Sabu.
Watch this move.
Holy into the Frankensteiner out of the corner.
Unbelievable.
Float over, and Khan kicks out at two. The very agile Sabu. This man has no regard for his personal welfare. He approaches every match with reckless abandon, always throwing caution to the wind, and he was almost beheaded by that sublime super kick executed by Khan.
A big size 12 right in the mush.
And there's the veteran, Sabu, with the ring presence, the wherewithal to reach out and grab that bottom rope to break that pinfall attempt.
Well, you know, a man who's been in so many wars, wrestling wars, he knows his way around the ring. Even when you hurt, you know what you got to do to get out of trouble.
There's a T-bone suplex executed by Khan. He goes for the cover. Lackadaisical press, and Sabu's able to pop him in the proboscis.
Mahatma, you can't pin nobody that way.
Now putting the boots to the sternum. Sabu and Tiger Mahatma Khan, the main event this week on Stampede Wrestling. Hardcore rules, fight to the finish. Oh, beautiful move there by Sabu as he took the left wheel, blew it out of Khan, and Khan there gets a drop kick, as you say, right to the knee. And now there's Sabu with his trusted friend, the chair. Sets it up, comes off the ropes.
Oh, watch this.
A bandit triple jump moonsault. Sabu finds the mark. Could this be it? Khan kicks out at two.
You notice the Mahatma kicked out. But see now, Sabu made a smart move.
Quick to the rear chin lock. Exactly. Not giving his opponent any amount of time to recuperate. Now going back to the well.
Oh, look at that.
Khan trips him up. Face first into the chair goes Sabu. Smart move on the part of Tiger Mahatma Khan, pulling that out at the last second.
That's definitely from Harlem Incorporated 2000. That move right there.
Now Khan with the Calcutta clutch, and Mark the Shark Dicarlo now with the chair.
He manages both these guys.
What does he want to do with the chair? He's wielding that chair, and he hits Sabu.
What is he, crazy or what?
That's not how I describe Mark in the Dark Dicarlo.
The man is totally lost his mind.
You have to have a mind in order to lose it.
Oh, okay. would you hit one of your own men? I don't understand it.
Tiger Khan now to the outside. Sabu lying supine on the mat. Now he's brought to the outside as well, and this is very familiar territory for Sabu and Tiger Mahatma Khan. Oh, and he stabbed in the gut with a chair. Oh, and he just throws a chair right against his face. Free cosmetic surgery, courtesy of the hardcore ambassador, Sabu.
That's a total lack of regard for his head.
Sabu's uncle, of course, the original Sheik. And Sabu definitely following in the footsteps of that madman.
Oh, he was definitely another hardcore type.
First man to use fireballs.
Yes.
In the wrestling match. And now there's Khan and Mark the Shark. Sabu's off the top. Oh, wait a minute! Mamma mia! Sabu just wipes out Mark the Shark Dicarlo. I guess that's what you call taking one for the team.
That's right.
As Dicarlo pushed Khan out of the way, and he took the full brunt of that leg drop from the top rope. Sabu putting Khan, or make that Dicarlo through the table.
Well, he got exactly what he deserves. He put that big nose in somebody else's business. He did hit Sabu with a chair, and now he's trying to stick his nose in someone else's business, like I said. He got exactly what he deserved.
You can hear for yourself the chant from the crowd as that move took place. They showed Dicarlo and Sabu how they felt about what just transpired, and Dicarlo.
Look at the Mark the Shark. He is out for the count. Well, at least when he wakes up, he's got some beautiful women to
You know, I was going to say it would have hurt him, but he did land on his head, so it shouldn't hurt that much. Pump handle now by Khan into the sit-out slam.
Beautiful move.
And you know, it's a hardcore rules match, but one has to be impressed, and you can color me impressed with the amount of wrestling acumen exhibited by both these combatants. After all, the marquee still reads wrestling. This is not sports entertainment. We are not purveyors of soap operatic storylines and an overabundance of the TNA, although maybe Mark the Shark Dicarlo might have something to say about that. As Khan misses with that corkscrew moonsault, Sabu rolls out of the way and goes for the cover, garners of 2.
Well, you know, we got in touch with Atlanta, and we got in touch with Connecticut, and a lot of their men are afraid to come up here because it's not the show business type that they used to. This is hardcore, knockdown, drag-out wrestling that Stu Hart has always promoted for years.
Sabu brings the table in the ring as he launches that table into the ring, and you know, I can tell you right now, I don't mind a little eye candy, but too much can give the brain a cavity, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
All right, Sabu kicks Khan now, and that table stands ominously in the ring now, and that's where Sabu is taking Tiger Khan. Khan supine on the table. There's a chop to the throat. And where is Sabu going to go but upstairs?
Well, like
this does not bode well for Tiger Khan.
Not at all. Well, now, what's he doing out here?
Hot shot Johnny Devine now, the man who wrestled Sabu a few weeks ago here at Stampede Wrestling, and all of a sudden, what, is this now a triple threat match?
What the heck is he doing in here?
Hardcore rules, fight to the finish. I don't think Devine's coming to the aid.
Oh, hardcore, he can do whatever he wants.
Oh, man, he puts...
Man, that broke my back.
Somersault senton, but the table didn't give.
Oh.
And now the bell rings.
What the heck is going on with the bell?
The timekeeper ringing the bell.
Doesn't that idiot know hardcore rules?
Hardcore rules. No disqualification.
There's no rules,
no rules at all.
That's why they're able to put, if you're a beer belly sharecropper from Mars, and this is the first time you saw this, this is the reason why they could put a table in there.
Of course, last week we saw the disintegration of the Young Guns, the International Tag Team Champions, losing the belts to the team of Frank Einstein and Dirty Dick Reigns. But what in the hell is Devine doing in this match? And what in the hell is Sabu going to do? Oh, Mia! Leg drop in Devine! Catches the full brunt of that as again the table may have cracked, but he didn't go anywhere, and he caught the full brunt of that Arabian leg drop delivered by Sabu. And what is this, the New York Stock Exchange? The bell continues to ring.
Well, what's going on here? Wow, the referee's waving it off.
You're discombobulated just like I am, Bad News Allen.